The great theologian Karl Barth once said that when a preacher stands in the pulpit, that he or she should have the Bible in one hand and the newspaper in the other. That each are important and one informs the other. Today, when we read the newspaper, we see that this election has revealed what we already knew, and that is that we are deeply divided as a nation. In the other hand is the Bible. And this week we'll be looking at Joshua 24 from the Hebrew Scriptures. It is Joshua's farewell address. He's been leading the Israelites for a number of years and is preparing to leave them. And he says on his way out, reminding them of who they are, of all of the ways that God has cared for them and led them, brought them to this place and will continue to see them forward, and says, because God has cared for you, so you must choose this day whom you will serve. That is an important reminder for us as a deeply divided nation. To remind ourselves of all of the ways that God has cared for us, all of the ways that God has led us to this place, and that we must choose this day whom we will serve. It's an important reminder that before we are a Democrat or a Republican or an independent, that we are a child of God. That before we choose a candidate, we should choose God first. That our first allegiance, our first alliance must always be to the God of grace and the God of glory. Before we gather this week, I hope you will remind yourself of all of the ways that God has cared for you in your life, all of the ways that God has led you to this place, and fill you with the promise that God will continue to lead you, that God will continue to lead us through these deeply divided, difficult days. I look forward to worshiping with you this weekend. Grace and peace to you.